Curtis Bay, Baltimore. This building is about 120,000 square feet. It's got 50-foot side walls. It was built in the 1920s. Curtis Bay was kind of a hub of industrial activity in Baltimore at that time. It had the advantage of being on the water. Right behind these trees is the harbor. And down on this side, you can see it along those trees is a major railway line. The railway spurs pulled up to all of these buildings out here. If you know anything about Baltimore, in the 1700s, Baltimore, Elkridge was the first industrial center in the United States, and it reached around the world with its products and manufacturing. This area had a lot of heavy industrial. They produced fertilizers, shipbuilding, heavy steel parts, glass manufacturing, almost anything you can imagine, up until about the 1970s, 1980s, and around that time, a lot of the industrial went elsewhere in the world, leaving a lot of these fantastic steel buildings. You can see we've made some modifications here. We've opened up overhead door openings all along this side. We've patched a lot of the siding that is broken. We replaced it with a corrugated galvalume panel that matches the corrugation, fits in with it precisely. This building has been converted to a trash transfer station. Great use for this building. If you look inside, you'll see a lot of the heavy steel that made up the structure of this building, still in excellent condition. These are all wide flange beams, angle iron that make up the structure. What gives away the date of the structure is all of the riveted components. If you look at the bottom of these columns, you'll see gusset plates with rivets that hold it all together. You'll see trusses that were custom built on site out of wide flange beams, angle iron, and rivets. If you look up and down this, you'll see a beam that runs down the length of the building here and on the other side. That was for a bridge crane. The bridge crane would have spanned from side to side and then would have had a winch that could drop down in any location that they want, moving material or structure to any location that they wanted. So it had a large bay here, and then right on the other side of this column line, there's another smaller bay, and it looked like it had a whole series of monorail cranes moving other material. And then if you look along the wall on this side, there's a very small bay with two different levels, probably where a finished product was moved in and out of the building. Another advantage are these giant concrete piers, which have taken a beating over the last 100 years, but they have protected the main structure. We do a lot of work converting these buildings, repairing these buildings, making them useful for other types of operations. I'm Bruno Reich. I'm the CEO of Reich Construction. We design and build pre-engineered steel buildings across the United States. We also convert a lot of steel buildings to new uses. Call us about your next project.